Hey y'all, it's Jen for the Love of Iris. Welcome to another Countdown to Christmas video. Today's project is this one. It is a wish list that I have made for my children. If your kids are anything like mine, they change their mind on a daily basis, sometimes an hourly basis, on what they want for Christmas. So I made this whiteboard that you can use an expo marker or a dry erase marker. They can make their list on here. They can erase what they don't want and change their mind 100 million times because they're children. I am using two stamp sets, the Holly Jolly Layers, which is a hostess stamp set, and it is this one, and I'm using the Santa Claus is Coming to Town because I thought that was cute because it's their list for Santa Claus. And then this is the Jolly Friends stamp set, and I think this is totes adorbs. Love it. And I made the Santa Claus with the cool glasses because I think it's cute. You can make some of the cutest little things with this. And let me show you some of these little boys and girls you can make. You can make a Lala elf. Isn't it cute? And you can make a moose. Merry Christmas. And you can make a fox with a hat or without a hat. And you can make a Santa Claus with a hat or without a hat, with regular glasses like this elf, or sunglasses like one I did here. This one I made for my daughter, and it's got a sparkly hat. I don't think my son will want a sparkly hat. This is the embossed glitter. Love it. The glitter embossing powder, I mean. But I don't think my son's going to want that. So I'm going to build his today. This is just a photo frame, and it stands up. If I can get it to stand up. Yeah. It stands up like this, see? And they can keep it on their desk, and they can just write on it and erase it all day, every day. And it's wonderful. So, I found these. Let me show you what they are. Here they are. They are little 5x7 photo frames, and I found mine at the dollar store. And all I did was just slide this piece of paper out here, and I put the lined paper in it instead. So, let me show you what you're going to need. You are going to need a piece of real red cardstock cut at 5x7, a piece of, what is this? Garden green, garden green cardstock cut at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, a piece of Whisper White cut at 4 1/2 by 6 1/2, and a piece of lined paper. Now, most lined paper has this god-awful blue crap on it, like kids blue, but I found a notepad that I had laying around in my house that had the black on it, so I just trimmed it to 4 1/2 inches wide, and I left it the length, and I'll just lay it on there and trim off the difference. Actually, let me go ahead and do that now. I'm going to use Tombow so it gives me some wiggle room, because I want the lines to be on there so that they have a, so they're not writing all crookedy and cattywampus on it. Oh, come on, Tombow. Do I have a plug in there? I hate when I get a goop plug in my Tombow. It's because I don't put it away properly, I think. And then you squeeze it out real hard, and then you get, yeah, a blob of Tombow everywhere. And actually, that is too much for my white paper, so I am going to use that. Oh, I can't, because we had to do some cutting out of our green. Oh, well, it's going to be all right. So what I tried to do was line up one of my lines with my top of my white. So see, kind of line it up there with the top of your Whisper White. Look here at this Tombow. It's having a glue baby. Making a mess of everything. What a mess, a glue baby mess. Okay, so you try to line up your top with one of your lines so that it's somewhat even. And since Tombow is liquid, you do have a few seconds to get it correct. And then let me move this glue baby up there. And then once you get that like that, then you can just get your snips. If I can find my snips, there they are. And just trim off the excess. And then you'll have a perfectly lined 4 by 4.5 by 6.5 piece of Whisper White paper that your kids will be able to write their list on, and erase and write and re-erase and rewrite and rewrite and erase and write and erase. Okay. All right. Now, on our garden green, in the center, we're going to cheat. We're going to take our Big Shot and let me do it this way, because we got to get our glue mama and our glue baby out of here. This is going to get glue everywhere. I don't have the layering ovals. I have the circles and the squares, but I don't have the ovals. So I am using an old scalloped oval that I have from my stash, and I'm just going to cut it out of the middle. It measures, let me tell you, so if you have the new ovals, it measures about 3 1/4. It's about 3 1/4 wide, so I just want it to be out of the middle here because I'm going to layer this. So I'm just going to cut it out of the middle because no one is going to see the middle of our green in the front or the back. And that way we don't need to have an extra piece for that scallop. See? That's a trick. And then it'll be a surprise and no one will know because you won't be able to see it. Okay. Now we can layer our glue baby mess. Okay. Let's layer our real red with our garden green. Look at that schmutz right there in the middle of our scallop. It's okay, because we're going to put our Whisper White on top anyway. Okay. And then we'll do this for our Whisper White, and that's going to make our insert. And watch this. No one will see it. Watch this. Watch, watch. Shh. Ha ha. Ta-da! It's all gone, and no one can know that we didn't have our scallop in there. Because see, you can't see it on this side, and you can't see it on that side. So then what you want to do is you want to take your little paper out of your... Aren't those people cute? They always find the cutest people for these picture frames. Those look so happy. Like, are you really that happy, or are you getting paid for that? Okay, so just take your little happy people out, or whatever people you have in yours. I assume they're happy because they're most always happy. And slide your base paper in there like so. So now you have your lined paper in there for your children to write on. Now, we will take a scrap of Whisper White and our Santa Claus is Coming to Town with our real red ink pad and stamp that down. Well, I want to go this way because I want to leave enough room on this Whisper White to cut out the hat for my Santa Claus. Wonderful. And let me bring my Big Shot back in. Let me move this out of the way before I make another mess. Okay. And again, if you have the coordinating circle or oval framelits, you can use those. I got, like I said, an old one. That will work just fine for me, because I'm all about old and new, barred and blue. Oh, wait, I'm not getting married. Okay. Roll that through and cut it out. There we go. There's that, and we're done with our big shot. So now we can take our Tombow that's not having any more babies and glue this down to our garden green scallop that we cut out a while ago. And put that right on top of the scallop. That's very cute. I like how it says Santa Claus is coming to town, but it's no Santa in there. It's no Santa. It's Rudolph and Dasher and Dancer, but it's no Santa. So we're going to put Santa on the bottom. So I already did a Santa Claus here, and I got a little bit of glue right there for his hat. But I want to show you when you put the sunglasses on how it changes him, because he's so very cute with his sunglasses on. So see, he's just a normal Santa, just kind of hanging out, ready to have the children come and sit on his knee and be all kinds of sassy. But when you put the sunglasses on him, he totally changes into a different dude. Watch this. Watch what happens to him. Regular Santa. Cool dude Santa. I love him, cool dude Santa. Look at that. He's so cool. I love he. Okay, so now we got our cool dude Santa Claus. And we need to get our hat. And I thought my son would like to have a stripy hat. So I am using my markers for this. And I'm using the real red marker, and I'm going to do every other stripe. So red, that one's going to be green, red, green, red, green, red, and green. Then I'm going to come in with my green and green, green. And if you pick up any of your red with your green, just when you're through, scribble your marker onto your Whisper White to get it off. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get this on there good. There we go. And we'll huff on it. And we'll punch it out. And I think, if I remember right, the hat is upside down in the punch. Now, see, I had a little bit of a mess on this piece right here. See it where it didn't stamp quite right there? I'm just going to take my marker and go right in there and color that in. Just that little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my green, garden green ink pad, and actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to cut this out first because I was right. It is kind of upside down, but I still didn't get it right enough. Oh well. Where are my snips? Here they are. This punch is kind of at an angle, and I had a template for it, but guess what? I lost it. Anyway, punch out my Lulla hat for my Santa Claus. Ooh. I wonder if I could get, I bet I can. Watch this. See, I already stamped out the bottom and the ball. Watch what I can do. I wonder if I am going to be good enough to get my stamp. This one may be hard because it's discolored because I use it all the time. But I wonder if I can get it on there. Probably not. Oh, that's pretty close enough. He won't care. And then what about my Lulla Ball? Where's my Lulla Ball stamp? Did I lose it? Oh no. Oh, here it is. And this one should be easy, because it's just in there like that. Whoops, flipped it over. Yeah, I did it. Yay. Okay, a little bit of Tombow there, and add the bottom of my hat, then a little bit of Tombow here, and add the Jingle Bell to it. And I'm not adding any type of sparkle or Wink of Stella or anything, because this is for my son, and I can't think he will like to have any sparkle. Look how cute he is with his sunglasses on, like he's supposed to be at the beach or something. Isn't he cute? I love he. He's a very cute. Okay, so now all we have to do is attach this to our picture frame, and I'm sorry for the glare. I'll try to keep this over here so it doesn't get too bad. And what I used was just our tear and tape, because I want something strong that I know is not going to come off. So I just threw a little bit of tear and tape on the back of Santa. What do y'all call Santa? I know in the States we call him Santa, but I think in the UK y'all call him Father Christmas. Is that right? And then in other countries, in some countries, they don't even have Santa Claus. They have other things. So I was just curious what y'all call Santa. We call him Santa Claus. My children call him Ho Ho because he say ho ho ho. So just apply a couple little strips of adhesive. And then I kind of tried to position it as high as I could because I want to give them enough room to write. You know, so they can utilize, like if they want something like socks or guitar or something short up here, so it's not taking up too much room. And then the Santa Claus down at the bottom in the left-hand corner, just to kind of try to balance it out so that they have, it gives it a little bit of aesthetic, so it's aesthetically pleasing with some balance. You can't tell me that them Santas aren't cute. Look how cute they are. I love them. Anyway, thank you for joining me for another countdown to Christmas. I hope you will build one of these for your children if you like them enough to give them a wish list. And I will see you next time. Bye.